All right, thank you very much. I'm like new in this field. My clinic is just like 3 years. Nobody knows a lot about my clinic, OHM clinic, right? But I think so many people know me already. All right, I'm just want to share some of my cases of the thread lip. First of all, I like the most the PDO thread lip, since Dr. Kwan said that the thread lip, the PDO is hydrolyzed, it's hydrophilic, right? So it's less reaction. And actually, the tensile strength is better than the other type of the thread. So I like the PDO more. And actually, we've been doing this thread lip for, I think, many years. Years and years, right? I think the first year that coming in Thailand, I'm the one who doing this lip and not much. And the developing of the how to make the thread, it used to be like you just get the thread and then you cut it, and then you got the bar from cutting. So the thing is not that good. So right now we have the molding, we call the molding cock. It's like you just mold everything. Everything stick together, so the strength is better. All right, so right now, the molding cock is a lot better. So I just want to share my case. It's not, you know everything about the thread of the other. We already have so many types. But the thing is like the molding is like the best right now, and the PDO I think is the best right now. So this is the case, actually, she's one of the movie star. And I've been doing this like years ago. You can see that sometimes it's very difficult to see the difference, so I just make the line on the chin. On the jawline, you can see that the lift effect of the thread. All right, so you can see that this is before, and then after you can see that at least almost centimeter up of the lifting of the cheek. You can see more jawline. You can see that everything going up, and it's really less trauma, you can see, because we use cannula, all right? And if you do carefully, you're not gonna have a lot of trauma with the patients, and this is really good, okay? Even on the left side, you can see that, and you can see that this is the entry point. Go from here to here, and then the other is go from here to here. Normally we do like 4 or 6, depending on the aging of the patients, okay? But if the patient aging too much, have lacking too much, and skin quality is not that good, the result is not going to be that good, okay? Because you know that we didn't cut any of the skin. So if you have like a redundant skin, a lot of excess skin, you pull everything up, the skin is going to be like go up like this. So that is, you have to select the case also. But talking about lifting without surgery, I think thread's still the best, right? Compared to the other device and everything, thread's still good, right? And right now, but actually it's like, it's been popular like 15 years ago before the thread's coming, and then it's like slowly down, and right now it become more and more popular, because it used to be only Asian thing, only Korea and Thai that do thread lifting, but right now it's more popular in Europe and also the other country. Even they have a thread from the European company also right now. It used to be only in Korean. Right now, so many companies that make the threads. It means that it become more and more popular. This is my technique for the brow lip. This is the staff of the UltraV. They just come to me, and then I like to do so many things, because the upper face, usually I try to do many brow lip at the upper face before, and it's very difficult, because you know that the mobile part is low, 1/2 or 1/3 of the forehead, only that you can mobile it. But upper half or upper third is going to be fixed parts, and then if you put the thread from up going down, you cannot slide the thread up, because it's going to fit with that thick part of the upper forehead. So this is the other way. I used go from here, all right? Put the thread up, and then you go back, and then make the other half. You have 2 sides of barb, right? You have 2 sides of barb, put one side up, and then you fix one side up in the upper forehead, and then you just pull it back, and then you put the other side to the other side. So it's going to be 2 barbs hanging in here. One here, going back, and then you put again in this. So it's going to be like a loop on the brow to lift it up, so you can lift more and can stay more, okay? So this, before, this is right away after. This is like, he like to have the brow like this, okay? Normally this is not the brow for a man, but he said he want to be like this, so I'm just put it like this, okay? This is Dr. K, this is my manager of my clinic. So you can see that, all right? The lateral. Normally the lateral part is more mobile, you can lift it more. On the medial brow, it's going to be a little bit difficult, and you have to careful about the bleeding, because on the medial side, you can deal with the supratrochlear and supraorbital artery. But still have a good result. This is the case of the people in my clinic also. She has a problem. This is the aging people, all right? So the thing, you see that you got drooping lip, eyelid. And normally people like to go for the lip surgery, but the problem is not the lid itself. It's because the upper face is like sagging or aging of the upper face, so everything drops. When you have the forehead aging, the brow going down, the lip going down. So if you can do the forehead lifting, okay, you can see that. You can see that the double eyelid here after lifting with the thread. And this is the other side. See that? And this is both sides. This is right away after the lifting of the forehead. All right. So I just want to share this type of cases. And also, this is good because sometimes you go for the lip surgery and then the cost is not get rid because of the aging of the forehead. So this is like forehead lifting. This is good also. And not a lot of downtime. Okay. And this is the video of the second case, the manager of my clinic. So normally I make the entry just at the brow itself, okay, because you can hide if they have some dimpling or something like that in the brow. You're not going to see a lot of dimpling. This is one of the workshops that we had with the UltraV. I think this is like maybe 2 years ago. You see that we put the cannula and then almost half of it, and then we just lift the brow and then go back. And try to make the loop at the brow to hang the brow up with the other side, with the other arm of the barb. And this is, if you use the cutting barb, not the molding, this is not a good. You have to use the molding barb only. All right, just to share. And that's it. I just want to share the cases of the upper faces. Okay, thank you very much.